Hi, I'm Shane Willis. I'm from Caviston in Greystones, which I own and run with my wife Amy. We're a delicatessen, fishmongers, with a cheese room and a seafood restaurant and cafe. We've been operational here for nearly 5 years. And from the outset, we have made a conscious decision to focus on Irish, to focus on local. One of the benefits we see is that we're keeping the money in the local economy, and that's how local economies work. You keep the money circulating. I believe our customers will pay a little bit more for quality. For example, with the fish, there'll be a lot less road miles on it or air miles on it. We use raw milk here from David Tiernan. We have grass-fed dairy in this country that's among the best in the world, which in turn gives us some of the best cheese in the world, some of the best beef in the world, best lamb in the world. So I don't think there's any reason not to focus on Irish. But what I'd suggest for people to do, if they're looking to introduce Irish to their menu, try it with a few dishes first, and you won't be amazed by the response from your diners. Well, your menu is one of your most important marketing tools. Believe it or not, there's a science and there's proven results from how you write your menu, how you lay it out. We put a huge amount of effort into our menu. We highlight all our suppliers. We have a little blurb on the bottom of our menu explaining where everything comes from. For example, instead of saying fish and chips, it sounds a lot better to say beer battered Kilmore Key pollock served with hand-cut chips, and maybe indicating that the batter is made with, for example, Trouble Brewing Dark Arts Porter. And it just highlights the ingredients, where it's from, its provenance, and I think it reads a lot better. So the industry is constantly evolving, and it's very important to stay on top of things and to continually give consumers what they want. And for example, we have now just changed our menu to incorporate some taster plates, and having the option of smaller tasting plates mean they can try different things, and it's working very, very well for us. At the end of the day, a business is a business, and you can be passionate, but you also need to be commercially minded. So to that end, we'll do a lot of business analytics on customer flow, average spend, etc. And we noticed that we had a very quiet hour during the day between 3 and 4, between Monday and Thursday. So what we decided to do was do a craft beer and Irish seafood special, where we matched an Irish craft beer with a seafood dish. What we did is we picked a high margin dish, matched it with a beer, and it's actually brought increased numbers through the door. And if it only brings 3 or 4 tables in, it's only 3 or 4 tables, but that could amount to a couple of €1,000 a year that you wouldn't have had otherwise. Again, whilst being passionate about our Irish ingredients and what we do, we are a business, we have to be commercially minded. And one of the big things we've done is had a real look at our cost base. We have a rule here that nothing comes out of our kitchen without us knowing the cost of it. How can you know what to sell your product for if you don't know what it costs? I'm finding today the power is in the buying. A lot of the time we are now cutting out the middleman and we're going direct to the supplier. For example, we deal directly with Jack McCarthy in Kanturk for our black pudding, which is a wonderful product, and by cutting out the middleman, we're getting it at a better price. So for us here in Caviston, one of the most important things and one of our philosophies is to do the simple things well. And simple things well means using good quality ingredients and showcasing how good they can be. As a nation, we Irish are not good about shouting out how good we are at things. But if you're doing something well and do something right, shout about it, tell people about it. Get out there on social media and tell people about it. You might be amazed by the response.